Let me break down the different types of engineering licenses and what each one allows you to do. If you've been following my videos, by now, you should know that in Canada, engineering is regulated. And what this means is that you can't just call yourself an engineer or sign off on any engineering work unless you hold a license from your provincial regulator. So I have a video whereby I spoke a lot about different regulators in Canada. So go check it out. So one thing you have to note is that in Canada, the engineering license, in fact, we have different licenses in engineering. And this video, I'll dedicate it to explain these licenses. So it is up to you to decide which one will be applicable to your need. Let's go through them one by one. First, we have the full professional engineering license. So this is also known as P-Eng. This P-Eng is the gold standard. It gives you full legal responsibility to practice engineering independently, sign and seal documents, and take accountability for your work. So being the gold standard in the list of licenses, it opens most of the opportunities in the engineering field. So be it consulting, leadership, design, project management, or approval. But it also has the most requirements. Like your degree has to be assessed. Your experience has to be a supervised one. And you also need to undergo ethics exam and ongoing professional development. So the next one is engineering in training, or EIT, or MIT, which is member in training, or junior engineer. So I believe most of the internationally trained engineers are familiar with this, because this has to do with people that meet up with the academic requirements. Like you have an engineering degree, so that is okay, but you don't have the experience. So not necessarily that you don't have the experience, but probably you don't understand the Canadian work culture, because we do advise internationally trained engineers to try and see how they can come in as an EIT, learn the Canadian work culture, and pivot from there. So being an EIT, you don't take full responsibility of the engineering work, because you are working under a supervisor, which is a licensed professional. So this gives you the opportunity to learn the Canadian work culture and build your experience. Now, the third one is limited or specified scope license. So this is one of the licenses I want to talk about. So many provinces, they offer these limited license pathways. So this license is designed for people with strong technical background. They are often technologists or internationally trained professionals in a specialty. Like they have deep understanding in a specific area of the engineering field. So this license lets you to practice engineering only within this approved scope. I hope you understand what I mean. So it's with this license, you're only permitted to practice within this approved scope. So you are to take full responsibility, like signing off on any technical documents as regards to this defined area of experience. So this is a great option if you don't have an engineering degree, like the traditional engineering degree, but you have years of experience, years of practical experience in this approved scope. So the next one, which is the fourth, is temporary license. So these temporary licenses are for engineers licensed in another province or another country. So for instance, if you're a professional engineer in Saskatchewan and you have a project to do in Manitoba, you need a temporary license to practice in Manitoba. So I think that's the best way to explain this. So there are these two licenses which are not common. The first is a specialty designation license and provisional or transitional license. So these licenses, they are not common, but I would advise you to check out the website of these regulators and see which of this license suits your need. So that's it for me. But before I end this video, let me just do a quick summary. So if your long-term goal is independent practice, then check out the P-Inch pathway. But if your experience is more technical or a specialty in a particular scope of the engineering field, then check out the limited license. But if you are just starting out, like a fresh graduate or a new immigrant with less experience, then EIT is perfect for you. So let me know which of this license pathway you want me to explain next, and I will put in more details. Till then, follow, share, like, and let's continue to build a community of professional engineers striving in Canada. Cheers.